we made him ink all over himself. He's like, oh my god, that guy just hit me for 270 damage. I'm gonna ink. All right. Yep, we are definitely overpowered. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see what we're going to do next. We're going to go find Dr. Un and show him this slab. So he's in Conaria, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it Melmond? It's Melmond, right? No, it's Conaria, isn't it? Man, I don't remember. I'm going to go to Conaria. I want to stop by there anyway to rest and all that stuff. Get my items back since I've used every heal potion I had. No, he's not here. He's in Conaria. Or I mean in Melmond. I don't know what I'm thinking. What's this guy say? I hear ninjas are the only ones who can use the special throwing tools that are only sold in certain item shops. Well, where are they sold? I'd like to know that. Alright, we got that. And I guess since I'm here, I want to see what he says to some other people. In a remote town, a secret you'll find. 2 doors stand a front, but only grass behind. To see what only Red Wizard can use, knock thrice behind the wall, then purchase what you choose. In a remote town, a secret you'll find. 2 doors stand a front, but only grass behind. Ah, I'm never going to remember that. What's that? You've become a master? Very interesting indeed. I heard a rumor that the final test of a true master lies in castle ordeals. Huh. They say the ancient sky civilization created both weapons and armors specifically for paladins. Their text mentions something about a fountain of offering. Well, that's just got me curious. I need my speed here. Okay. Well, I go to the inn. I forgot to set slot. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay. Melmond, I believe, is where Dr. Un is. I can slow the ship down. A slab! This slab will lead us to solve the riddle of the Lefinish. Now listen to me. He taught me Lefinish like Ibn learned it from watching him talk on the 13th Warrior. Alright, so I did that. So he taught me Lefinish, which I'm not really sure what that's for just yet. And let's see. Let's go back to Gaia. Had an awkward cut right there. Had some glitches going on. Oh, I keep forgetting the thief doesn't look like the thief anymore. He's a ninja. Okay. So I can't remember why I'm coming to Gaia here. I kind of got distracted by the glitches, but I feel like there was something I wanted to purchase here. It may just be dialogue I'm looking for. Oh, can we cast spells now? Alright. Kurt can cast spells, Roland can cast spells. Awesome, alright. So Ruben can't cast level 6 spells yet, so there's no magic to buy here. What? You can speak Lefinish? That's new dialogue. Unbelievable, you are outsiders, right? How did you get this far north? That's old. Okay. Fairy at the Spring was kidnapped. I've already brought her back. Legends say the castle in the west is a place to test courage. I've already done that. Saw a shining object flying towards the east. What's that broom up to? It's talking backwards. So I'm thinking that that shining object is supposed to point me at that city that I flew over a little bit ago. Everyone thinks the tower in Yonikurum Desert is a mirage. I wonder. So I've seen that by flying over it. That doesn't tell me exactly where it is, but I've already seen it. And I think that I'm not sure based on what the original Japanese might have been, but I feel like at the point you get the airship, it's expected that you're going to just fly around and visit things that you see by flying around. So you don't get as much go west, go east in your dialogue. All right. So let me see about some items here. I'm pretty sure I'm stocked up on items. Yep. How about some pures? What is cane? Fire elemental damage to all enemies. Yeah. I wonder where else those are sold. Oh, I've already got max amount of them. All right, let me see. Yes, there was a professor that studied the Finnish. Already learned the Finnish. Okay, still saying that he bottled the ferry. Okay, so then the next thing that I wanted to do was visit that city that I flew over, or that town. Yeah, I really don't know what they mean by something flew to the east. Let me look at the map, see if I can figure out what that could be referring to. I have no idea. No idea what that could be referring to, unless they're saying that it went to the east and ended up here, but that's more south than east. So yeah, I don't understand that one. I know I can't land there, but I always try. Man, you should really be able to land there. Come on. All right. So I talked about this before, but I don't do this anymore. But here's the rabbit of Rabbit Head, and if you walk right here, you fight the monsters that I'm about to run into. And I've already been seeing some of them, so it's just going to be, I guess you would call it the random encounter table. I fought a regular, no, I fought a red Ankleo, not a regular Ankleo. So I need to get him for my bestiary, I think. And I encountered that just outside of, what's it called? Onrak, I believe is the name of that town. I don't think anybody says the name of that town. If they did, I missed it. I may not have spoken to everybody in that town. Yep, regular Ankleo, hadn't fought that yet. Alright. I've already fought many giants. Many giants. That's one of the reasons I'm over-leveled. Because I had to get that treasure in the Hall of Giants way back in the Earth Cave. I've beaten Zombuls already. So I'll just run from them. Maybe I won't. I have to fight them. Yep, can't run. Alright. I will slay them then. I have no problem doing that. Alright, let's see. We got a light axe here. That'll take care of the Zombuls. Or at least get started taking care of the Zombuls. Let's see. Confuse would be funny. And we've got a mage staff for some flame. And what does Cyrus have? He's got a light axe too. I think I'll lay down a heal helm with him because I just don't think I need 2 light axes. Shouldn't be able to confuse undead, I would think. But trolls, yeah, totally confused. Now let's see what they do. Let's see if they'll hit hard. Oh, nice hit. Alright. And it's they're not recovering from it either. Awesome. Huh, they're pretty strong against fire. Trolls, not so much. Wow. That was a lot of damage and he's still going. I guess that's because the other one got punched in the face by his buddy. Alright, I think I'll lay down a light axe again after all. And let's just start laying down some normal attacks here. Let's do another mage staff. And let's do another light axe. It has always bothered me that the spell that is designed to kill undead doesn't do as much damage as fire. That's always bothered me. Okay. Oh. Frost wolves. I think I'll go ahead and fight them. Let's try to confuse them, and then we'll burn them. And we'll just punch one in the face, maybe. Doing that for nothing. Oh, he's not going to be confused. He got punched in the face. All right. I'm still happy that they're hitting each other. It didn't happen much, but I just love doing it. You know, I don't think that I've ever actually beaten the NES version of this game with the black belt before. We are the finish. Only our bravest became Sky Warriors. Your airship was theirs. Oh, where did that flash? Okay, on that tree. You found another ninja throwing item. At the time of destruction, a legend was born. In 400 years, warriors with orbs will appear to save our people. Are you... Oh, the light warriors. The legend is true. Wind bell. Floating castle. Our ancestors lived there. The Mirage Tower is the entrance. I guess I found that when I was getting clues from. Alright. There's nothing that I can use there. Because I don't think a red mage casts spells that high level. We knew that a great power controlled the fiends. Our 5 bravest warriors left and never returned. Our last 5 warriors left to find the cause of the world's decay. We know they live, but as bats. We fought with Tiamat, but were unsuccessful. The fiend now inhabits our floating castle. Power of wind was taken by Tiamat. We knew that a great power controlled the fiends. I already talked to that person. Okay. With this chime, you can enter the Mirage Tower. Alright, that's what I needed to be here for. Alright. And a person without player knowledge might have missed this. And I've actually done grindless runs where I went there first just to see what happened. It was pretty uneventful. 400 years ago, we had an advanced civilization. Our interest was in the universe. Until 400 years ago, we controlled the power of the wind. This enabled us to suspend the castle in the air. The floating castle floats high in the sky, seemingly among the stars. Seemingly, huh? I wonder if the robots made by our ancestors are still moving. We have passed on the legends from generation to generation, but 400 years have caused our memories to fade. Okay. So there's one more treasure here to get, and I think there's also a red mage thing. But I really don't remember the clue. I think it has something to do with that. But I don't know how to even begin to do it. I don't want to take too much time on it, but I might see if I can maybe run around a bit and see it. I could be misremembering the hint. Where is this other treasure? If I was putting it somewhere, I'd put it out here. Yep. Just some cash. Okay. Well, let's see. Can I? How would this work? Our ancestors lived there. Mirage entrance. I don't remember the hint well enough to be able to know what to do here. So I got what I came for. So let's go ahead and leave. I'm going to use a tent here just to save. And then off to the tower. Now, if I if I didn't fly, just so happened to fly over this town, I would have went to the tower first. Someone did tell me something about a bell, but they didn't really tell me where it was, if I remember right. So I could have done either one. I haven't got a Tyro or a Wyvern yet. Okay, so let's defeat them. Now let's cure that poison. Okay, right over here we got our tower. And I don't know what I'm looking for. Just something I kind of remember wanting to look around there for some reason. Sandworm. Okay. I think I've fought sandworms before, but I can't remember. Yeah, I have, because I remember getting the crack laid down on me. I'll go ahead and beat him. Nice. Cyrus is getting up there in power. Alright, here we go. Into this big tower. Don't forget to look for treasure. I almost was about to forget. A tent, okay, yeah. A guard. I had to think a minute to remember who had the Zeus gauntlet. I've never really been a fan of the way robots are portrayed in most Final Fantasy games. I've always just thought it was, I don't know, I just thought it was kind of awkward, is how I would describe it. I wonder if I can confuse them. Like, these things look like, I don't know. They look like they're falling apart, which I guess is the point. They're supposed to be ancient robots. So I could be blazing through here, but I'm wanting to do my treasure search. Can't carry the wind gauntlet. I wouldn't want it anyway. Bunch of vampires, which I've beaten vampires before, but they're going to be easy to kill, so I don't see why not. Let's see. Let's go with a light axe here. I've still got 2 light axes. I got to sell some stuff. You know what? I might have to leave this dungeon and go sell the stuff that I need to sell because I'm loaded down. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna have to leave. That's my fault. Hey, they never used that the first time I fought them. Dazzle. I don't think I've ever seen that move actually. At least not on the NES. Back up here. Nightmare. There's the bad man I was talking about. Mm, 44 damage. I'll try that one more time and then we're going to go back to the ice sword. Very close by. Okay. I'm glad I walked on this side. I wouldn't have thought to. Alright, so the other stuff's got to be in the middle. Oops. Can't carry the heal helm. That sucks. I really can't carry it. Yeah. It's unless I'm going to have somebody use it. 8. 6. I mean, I'll never let Roland use it like that, so I just can't get it. I thought there was a fight in that section. Vorpal sword, okay. Now, I don't know if... I hope I'm not forgetting his name, but I believe his name's Brandon that made this game. That made this special edition, we'll call it. In Restored, the Vorpal sword is fixed. It didn't do anything really in the original game, but it was supposed to just have a really, I don't know if I'd say really high, but a higher chance to critical hit. So I would say that's got to be fixed because every weapon has told me what its critical hit percentage is. So let me see something here. I feel like that would probably be a good weapon for Kurt. Alright, how's it stack up to the cat claw? It does have a substantial critical percentage. Let's try that. That's going to be what I wanted the cat claw to be. So, looks like that didn't stay useful very long. Alright, let's see. Give that to... Well, I don't know if I want to give that to Ruben. I don't really want to... It's just not going to get used. It's just not going to get used. Okay. Oh, I gotta find a way to get that. Okay, so Opal Shield. I'm gonna just have to drop that so I can get the Aegis. Okay, armor. Alright. Beast Sword. What does that do? Is that like a better version of the Wereblade? A sword for killing beasts. Makes sense. Oh. And it's... casts Ruse? Or no, defense casts Ruse. Alright. That's 30. That's nothing to... That's not bad. 25. Yeah, I think I'm going to give that to Ruben. No, I'm not. He can't use it. Okay. So... Alright, here's what we're going to do. Go back to... Or maybe... Can nobody use that? Wait a minute. Who can use that? Nobody can use that. Okay. Who is that for, then? It's not a one of the broadswords for the Dark Knight. I'm going to run one more time, but then I'm going to start kind of paying attention to my levels and see if I still feel like I'm over leveled. You see where I'm at here on that. 19. Yeah, I'm still over leveled. Are you the master? Perhaps. Got one more item to find. I think that I found it and couldn't use it, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. 50 gold. Nope. Nope, I hadn't found it. Okay. Then that's all the treasure there that I can get. And we'll go right out here and up a level. Chimera. Oh yeah, okay. Good, we're protected against that pretty, or it seemed like we are. Got pretty good elemental defense there. Didn't take a lot of damage. $93 on the Vorpal sword, excuse me, the Vorpal sword. Still gonna add up if they keep doing it. Okay. Seems like they got a substantial amount of hit points too, so let's see. Heal staff it again. There we go. Got it for the bestiary. So the way I'm feeling right now, I'm not sure if I will try to do these extra quests. I'm kind of trying to, but kind of not really concerned about it, because I'm not really concerned with getting a complete bestiary or getting all these achievements or anything like that. If I do that, it'll just be something I do for myself. But I may just keep this save game and see if anybody watches this series. And if it gets watched a little more than my other stuff, I might do a bonus episode where I do that, or a bonus series of episodes where I do that. Oh, I passed something up, but it's probably on the other side, right? It wouldn't be on this side. It'd be too easy. I don't think I ever got to beat one of those. I can't remember. Yep, I did. What happened to Ruben's weapon? Oh, I didn't equip him with anything. I took his weapon off of him. Okay. Then I need to go down here and do this and give him his sword back. Yeah, because I had intended on giving him the beast sword, but he can't use it. Yeah, it's got to be on the other side, right? I mean, I would have seen it if it was over here, surely. Yeah, it's got to be on the other side. Gosh, 100 damage. Don't want none of that. it wasn't for the cockatrices, I might do it. Yeah, all that stuff that the treasure's got to be in that first circle there. Come on, get us out of here. Having a hard time finding this stuff. Okay, there's only 2 of those. I think I can take them out. The Vorpal sword seems like it hits more often, but it's not really doing it. One of us escaped with the cube. He floated far to the west. So I've played this before where that's the first time I heard about the cube and then went to the waterfall. But pretty sure there is other dialogue that tells you. And I heard it already. It was either that or I was just told about the waterfall and I just went ahead and did that. There we go. There's that item there. Something else useless. Thunderbell. Alright, gotta figure some of this stuff out here. I'm gonna find a bunch of good stuff. I gotta be able to carry it. I am just going to go ahead and drop these weapons that I can't use. There's really not much for me to spend money on. Some spells. I'm going to sell that because I paid money for it already. I'm going to get some of my money back. But let's see. Armor. So dragon armor. I want to drop the opal armor. Should resist all elements. 10,000 gold. Sun sword. 32. Effective against undead. I will give this to Reuben. $24. A sword that goes snicker snack. I like that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to give the Vorpal sword just a little bit more time to shine, and then I'm probably going to switch it out. Because I'm not impressed. I don't want to fight them. Something hidden close by. It's gotta be these computers, right? Holy Spear. Wind Bell. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop those. Thor hammer. Alright, there we go. That's something for us to use for magic. Let's see, who would I like to give that to? And then I'm going to get rid of the Zeus Gauntlet. I'm just going to drop that. I want the space. So Ruben had that from before. I think I'll keep that going. So trade and give Thor that, and we'll probably stop using the flame swords and the ice swords now. So I'll sell those when I get a chance. So there's one more piece of treasure that I haven't found. It's probably not going to be worth it, but I want to find it. Finding all the thief treasure is probably a achievement that I won't ever get because some of the stuff I just couldn't hold. Something's in my general area. Is it way the hell down there? I bet it is. Ah. Not there. Here. Alright, way down here I would expect to find some treasure. Yeah, it's official. That sword sucks. I'm going to have to go back to something else. There seems to be a lot of undead in here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just give him the flame sword again. I'm disappointed in that. I wish that was better. Oh, there we are. I'm running too fast. Red shirt. A magical red shirt. Is that better than the opal? That's not better than the opal ring. Oh man, that sucks. Let's see. Maybe I'll give the opal ring to Cyrus. It lets you use slow 2. It resists lightning and poison. Evade -2. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I mean, that's made for him, right? Trade this out. Give that to Ruben. And then does that make Ruben, or excuse me, not Ruben, but getting their names mixed up. Does that make Cyrus strong enough to be in front of Ruben? Yes, it does. Okay, so I'm going to switch them out. Which I think that makes more sense. The mage being last. Okay, cool. That's a nice addition. I like that one. Red shirt for the red mage. Oops. Went down the wrong corridor. I'm going to kill him because there's only one of them. Need to be using my heal staff a little bit. Now that's going to counter it. Punch him for that. 4 hits. I think I'm messing up here. I think the staircase is actually up above that. I've already got that treasure. Let me see if I'm strong enough to start taking enemies out a little bit more. Even though I still feel over-leveled. Not really much of a reason to avoid them anymore. I should be fighting what I encounter if I can. I still won't fight crowds, but if there's only 1 or 2 enemies, I should be able to fight those. No reason to avoid them anymore. I kind of feel like I haven't been successful in keeping this grindless because of the extra things that I've been trying to do. But it's just because it's Renaissance instead of the base game. Oh, I saw it flash. Alright, inside that room. Nope, don't want none of that. Definitely not fighting them. Don't want to turn to stone. Blue dragon. Not really going to use any special abilities on that. I think I could just hit that hard enough to kill it. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, though. Kurt has no defense against lightning. Yep, Kurt's going to need some healing after that. Level 20. Transporter operation requires a cube. Is it right there? Yeah, okay. It's a way of life.